All right, let's try this again. I apologize for those of you that were here previously, but we had some technical difficulties, but I think I have solved them now. So when someone shows up, let me know if you can see and hear me okay, because I got it right this time, don't I? Oh, motherfucker. All right, maybe now we've got it right. What a fucking day. Sound and picture clear. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let me try one more thing and get a little bit greedy. See if that works. I guess not. All right. Well, it was worth a shot. All right. How's everyone doing? Please confirm with me if it's good or not. So let's check out if this is actually going to work. Sound and picture clear. Praise Jesus. Let's get a little greedy and try to do this in a Facebook group as well. And if anybody's there, let me know how everybody's doing, how it's going. I know that I probably killed my attendance with that first thing, and I really hate when stuff doesn't go the way it's supposed to, but that's life. All right. And it won't let me. All right. Well, whatever. I think we're going to have to go with this. So, what I was trying to do was stream to the Superstar SEO Facebook group and the to the other channels as well. But for some reason, it insists if I turn on the second microphone, the StreamYard software insists on using that rather than the microphone I want to use, and then that messes it up over there. So we're gonna have to use whatever. You don't care. Let's get into it. All right, somebody let me know how it's going, how everyone's doing. I'm going to bring up what we're going to talk about today, and it's going to be real quick. I just wanted to get back in the swing of these things and go from there. But if you have any questions, you can put those in the chat as well at any point. But just let me know that you're alive out there, because I see a lot of people on, but I'm not getting a lot of interaction, and that makes me sad. I want people to play along at home. So then we'll talk about what we're going to talk about. True. Anybody? Is this thing on? Can you hear me? This only works if you play along at home. So, all right, well, everybody's being shy today. Sound is clear. Great. So how's it going, Daniel? Pardeep? go ahead and do that. Shen says yes. Mike says hey, hey. All right, so we're getting somewhere. I don't know if it's somewhere good, but we're getting somewhere. I realize the picture in the Facebook group is not great. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Let me move the camera over so maybe that'll help. Nope, that didn't really do anything. Oh well, let's try one more thing. That's a little better. I think that's about as good as we're going to get without ruining the other one. All right. Daniel says, I'm doing great, friend. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Shit. Mir says, hello, boss. Mir is here. Wonderful. Good turnout, considering I didn't really promote this, and it's been a little bit of a dumpster fire. But, you know, that's the way it goes. Was it Janet Jackson? That's the way love goes. Showing my age there. So let's talk about what we came here to talk about today. And if you got any questions on literally anything, whether it's this or something else, feel free to put them in the chat. Let's see. Let's try that one. All right. Let me zoom in some so you can see. So over the weekend, last weekend, that is, we had a Legiit live, and that was a great success. So thank you to everybody that helped make that possible. I could not do this without you. But anyway, while that was going on, there was also a launch that I was involved in as an affiliate, and it did well for me. I won $300 in prizes, and I'll have to go find that link if you need proof of that. But you can see I've already withdrawn $223.75.64. Got another $117.79 to come out, and then let me see if I can. Hopefully this isn't. Yeah, let me see if I can't find the other thing. But yeah, so anyway, the whole time I was doing other things, and while this was running in the background, I managed to make some money promoting a nice product and doing well. And I thought I would just go ahead and show you guys how that worked, how that went, and see if you want to figure out how to do it for yourself. I'm sorry if I seem a little rattled. It's because I had some technical issues, and it's got me a little frustrated. So. But we'll get into that in a second. Alan, hey, I hope you're feeling better, Alan. Alan says, how much do you think schema adds to the ranking potential of an article, both for SERPs and maps? I don't know how to answer that, because like I know people that absolutely swear by it. Like Terry did a fantastic presentation at Legiit Live about it, but I also know people that don't use it at all and do well. So as far as how much, I don't know. I wouldn't spend as much time on it as I wouldn't spend a ton of time on it. But anyway. Trying to find where they. Here we go. Yeah, so you can also see in that contest I won where is it? I don't really know what that even does. I took the cash value on that, so I got that. I got the 27.35.64 plus 117.79, and then let's see where they have the leaderboard. But I took $300 in prizes for coming in fourth as well, and all of that while I was busy speaking in front of a bunch of people and running my event instead. Yash, you got to pay better attention, buddy. I explained all of that, what's going on there. So you're gonna have to try to keep up with stuff. Yeah, so like, and all I did was I copy and pasted. They give you some what are called email swipes when they do these promotions, and all I did was I copied and pasted them into my autoresponder, which is GetResponse, and let them run for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday for 4 days, and I won. Well, I won fourth place and made some decent money. And I was able to do that because I've spent, years building up a personal brand, but you don't have to have a big personal brand to make that work. Like the guys that ended up coming in first and second and third place, I don't think they are as well known as I am. And basically, you just have to build a relationship with people and build an audience and promote a product. Now, you can start smaller than that too. They have launches going on Warrior Forum all the time. You can also use JVZoo. I don't like it, but you can still use it. And you can just pick one. Go through their entire page, and there's usually like a request to JV. No, this isn't even the JV page, and then just request to you be a JV for it, and then just post it on your Facebook, post it on your social media, send it to your audience, build an email list, and just send it out. Like affiliate marketing is fun. It's what I got into internet marketing for in the first place. And let me show you some of the emails I sent, if I can find it. If I can find a way to bring it up without showing our inner workings here. Mike says tech gods are out for you today. That seems to be the case. Yeah, like basically what happens was I was trying to, I have a Yeti microphone, and then I have the Shure microphone that you're hearing me through everywhere except for the Facebook group. And I wanted to use both, but for whatever reason, StreamYard, the software I use for YouTube, won't let me choose. Like if I connect the Yeti mic, it forces me to use that, and I don't want to use that because then I can't use that one on Facebook because you can't use it in two places at once, and plus the Shure mic is a lot better. I had the problem with the camera on for those of you that saw the first stream as well, so I had to uninstall like my teleprompter software because it was trying to use that as the camera and it wouldn't let me switch. That's pretty fucking irritating. But anyway, that's the story behind that. Anyway, this is this is the value in creating an audience, creating an email list and things like that. Because once you have that, all you have to do is present them with options. We got a lot of people watching, mostly on X today, which is interesting. Let me see if there's anything there. Let me see if I can bring up the emails I sent. This live stream is kind of a disaster, so I apologize if I seem a little off my my game there. Let me do it this way. Yeah, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. I can't find a way to bring them up without showing some confidential information as well. But yeah, so my point is that there's a lot of opportunity once you create an audience to monetize it, utilize it, and push out different products, whether it's your own, whether it's an affiliate product, whatever it is. But the trick is to give something of value and then do like I'm doing right now. Basically, like the goal of today was to just kind of talk to you about what I'm doing and show you that I sold a whole bunch of these and converted really well. Let's go to all activity. I feel like I'm rambling, and I apologize for that, but like I said, I'm just a little rattled. You can see I sold a shitload of these. In fact, I'm still selling some of their previous offer too, which is years old. Not years, months old. So anyhow, if anybody has any questions on anything, I know I'm not exactly being the best host today. And I'm probably just going to delete the stream and try again another day. But let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because this is just a fucking disaster. Cross post to more pages. No pages to cross post. Well, that's disappointing. All right. Yeah, but anyway, I wanted to get back in the swing of these. I'm going to start doing these more often, and when I get back from Philippines after next week, and I wanted to get my flow back going. So that's really the only reason I'm doing this today. Plus, I had this going on, and I wanted to show you how it worked. And basically, all I did was send 10 different emails. They give you, in fact, for this particular one, Offline Sharks, which is Nick Ponte and Tom Gaddis, they actually give you the email swipes. So just like get on their list and then build yourself an audience and then just promote to it. Start with small. If you make a sale here and a sale there, build it, make a YouTube channel, make a blog, and so on, and just collect it. Let me try this, by the way. See if I can't get a few more eyeballs over here. Daniel says, it's Daniel. I'm willing to master the affiliate marketing. I'm jobless. Okay, so it's probably isn't going to be what you want to hear, but first thing you're going to need to do is get some cash flow coming in to cover your bills, your expenses, your things you need to live. So get a job and then work on this in your spare time, whether it's affiliate or whether it's you're freelancing or whatever, work on it in your spare time, because you got to pay the bills and you'll make bad decisions if you don't have some cash coming in to cover your expenses and your needs and things like that. So, hello, sir. Ashraf Ali is here. Tomal Films, there's your free plug. Says sounds good. Some spammer is telling me he's a backlink provider. Couldn't care less. Stylish calligraphy writing says, hi, sir. How are you, sir? I'm good. Keith says, hi, Chris. Hey, Keith. Facto Zim says hello. Looks like people are starting to show up now. Yeah, that's weird. It's like YouTube just pushed it out to people because now people are starting to show up. So that's good. I'm glad I didn't bail a few minutes ago. I'm just talking about how I promoted the, what's it called? The agency traffic magic promotion, and made about $2,700 in cash and prizes. And just did that by sending a few emails. Now, am I saying you can just go send a few emails tomorrow? No, you're going to have to build an email list and things like that. But you start slow, pick a couple of channels, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Facebook, and one of them has to be email, and just slowly build up an audience there. Add content, add friends, and keep going. And here are the super annoying people. Good, not you, Amamal. Amamal's my man. Hi, sir. How are you? I'm great. If you're worried about ranking, you're never going to make any sales. Why 7 months no orders? It's because you suck. Show you how to start it, please. Start doing affiliate marketing. Well, the first thing you want to do is build yourself an audience. So I like to use Facebook. Let me make sure I don't have anything private up. But basically, I like to start. I think Facebook's the best one to start with, but you can also do YouTube. Just start by going through and figure out who your target audience is, and just adding them as friends every day. Like, I'm not going to bring up these folks' profiles, but look at different people that might be in your target audience, and then just start adding, 10 to 20 friends a day. Don't go too fast or you'll get your account in trouble. People that will help you with your business or be potential customers, and then focus your profile on what you want to accomplish. See how mine's got me at my event and me at my event, and it's got a video about me. It's got all the things that I do, all my socials, and most of the content I post is to help my target audience. Literally, this Facebook stream, previous one that went poorly. This is a legit thing. This is about an event I'm speaking at next week. Here's some pics from our event. Here's something that looks like I have, but that doesn't look like a foot. But anyway, that's about a business observation. And then you can mix in some personal stuff as well. If I can find some. But then, people will start engaging with you and learning from you and getting to like you. And then when it's time, then you can make an offer. So you just want to build up, talk about who you are, add some value, things like that. I don't care. Nah, I'm not going to help you. I don't care if your gig gets approved, because no platform I own owns gigs, and this isn't the place to do it. So if we're going to start this shit, I'm going to start banning people from my channel. This isn't who I want to serve. I don't want to be your customer support. I don't want to help you get orders on Legit. So Go find that through the proper channels. If you can't find those resources, this isn't the place to get them. Looking forward to Legiit Labs recording. It looks like it was a huge success. It was very, very well received. Everybody there had a great time. At least the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive so far, and so on. As far as I know, you were one of the people that bought recordings. Another person, Brian, just messaged me about that as well. Give us like a week or two, because we have to edit them and get them in. It's gigs and gigs and gigs of video, because 2 days basically of nonstop video. So be patient, but we will get those to you. And yeah, I think you'll get a lot out of it. Everybody there seemed to as well. Let's see. Yeah, it's starting to pick up a little bit. Let's see how we get watching. Not bad. Let me make sure I'm not missing any. What is this discussion? Is it? This is Derek over in the Facebook group. He says, "Is this like it's local SEO or affiliate marketing?" I'm talking specifically about a promotion I did, but I'll answer any questions that you want on any topic that I can. So if you have some local SEO questions, I can answer those too. Ahmed says, "Is this the crypto show to pump up altcoins?" No, it's not. I prefer using like real businesses. Not pushing. I knew you weren't, but I figured I'd go explain that regardless. But anyway, hopefully that helps you, Chayat. Build yourself a brand. Get a list, get people that like you, and then just promote later. Shabnam here. Hello, Shabnam. Have you ever been away from work for a long time? How are you getting back to work? This is from Minhaz over in the Superstar SEO Facebook group. And no, I really haven't. In the 8+ years that I've been on my own, I've taken one entire day off. Now, I've had other days when I did very little work, but I've only had one day in that entire time when I did literally zero work. And I know that that's not popular right now, but it's still the correct way to behave if you want to build something awesome and be a success. Okay, going forward, anybody that asks me this is going to get banned from the channel. Knock it off. I don't want to help you with this. It's not the place for it. I am not getting orders. It means that nobody wants what you're selling. So again, anybody that asks me these kind of questions, unless that's the specific topic of the stream, is getting kicked off the channel. I've had enough of this. I'm trying to build something out here. I'm trying to talk about certain things, and you're hijacking the conversation, and I'm over it. But if anybody else has any other questions, I'm happy to answer those. Derek says, "I own an SEO agency. What have you found to be the best strategy for client acquisition?" So it depends on you and like what your strengths and weaknesses are. If you're somebody that can just, if you're good at sales, I just go straight in and talking, like cold calling or walking into businesses or going to like chamber meetings and things like that and just talking to people. But if you're not great at it, then I think you should use what I call the celebrity method. And that's where you put out, I'm trying to look at the camera, but I have 2 different cameras in 2 different places. So please forgive me for that. But what I would do is the celebrity method. So make lots of content around your niche in your industry and push some paid ads behind it and just build up yourself in credibility. That's a more long-term thing. And for cold outreach, deep cold DMs, cold calling, cold emailing. If you're focusing on personal injury law, that's going to be a tougher sell. If you have some case studies, I would put those together and then start showing those to potential clients. If you don't, then you're going to have to get some credibility and maybe work for cheap or for free. The social media work, now I haven't worked in that particular niche, but yes, it does. It's a little slower of a play, so because you have to build up some credibility, just like I was telling the other gentleman a few minutes ago. But yeah, you are going to have to build up some like credibility, cachet, authority, and so on. But once you do, then you can use those same case studies, push those out, talk about, do reels and stuff like that to build credibility, and then people will come to you. But you probably don't want to wait that long, I'm assuming. So what I would do is to start doing cold outreach, whether it's via email, whether it's via calling, whether it's via cold DMing on social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, and so on. And there's that. And then, but you really got to get those case studies no matter what approach you take. So I would do that and then start from there. I feel like I kind of gave you a long answer to a short question, but hopefully that helps. All right, you're out of here. I'm putting you in a timeout. I'm tired of answering that question. Rabiul Islam is begin. You also got a new Facebook profile. Derek says, thank you. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, hopefully that helped. I had some other stuff on my channel. If you watch on YouTube, chrismwalker.tv, where I covers different ways of getting clients. That's actually one of the most popular topics for whatever reason. So go check that out. I think there's like, I think I ranked #1 for like, let's just bring it up. Fuck it. Let's see. I don't know if you can see my screen. You can't see my screen. Never mind. There's probably a way to do that, but I don't know how. So I'll have to figure that out in the future. But yeah, check out chrismwalker.tv, and I have a few different things on there that can help you with that. Ooh, that's challenging. Yeah, but anyway, that's kind of what we wanted to talk about today. I'll be here for another, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and then we're going to wrap this up because it hasn't really gone that well. But I wanted to cover that. But this is really powerful. Like, you don't have to do a lot of work to make a lot of money. It's not passive in the sense that it took me time to build up an audience. You can do this slowly. Like back when I had no audience, I was still making money doing these kinds of promotions. Start a blog, start a YouTube channel, start a Twitter, start a Facebook, start a Instagram, start a Pinterest, whatever works for you, and slowly build up an audience there by providing value and doing things like that, and get people to like you. And then when the time comes, make them an offer. I know that's nothing groundbreaking, but that's how affiliate marketers do it. That's how every marketer does it to one degree or another. Hi, Sir Jamal here. I'm SEO SMD. Okay, good for you. And you can see I also won a printer, which I converted into cash value. And I don't know how to find the leaderboard, but I came in 4th there as well and got $300 for that. So yeah. All right, it's 1:47. If there's no more questions, at 1:50 we'll call it. Whew. This has been a challenge, but I'm glad I did it because now when I start doing this hardcore, I will be more prepared. Shannon says, thanks for taking the time to share with us. Sure. You know, it's funny. I spoke over the weekend, last weekend, not the weekend that's about to happen, for 3 days in front of dozens of people and had no problem, but like this one little technical problem and I'm all sorts of rattled. It's funny how that works. All right, a couple minutes left. Anybody has anything else they want to talk about? I am here for you. But also, wherever you're watching, start being there more regularly. I'm going to start doing these probably every weekday once I get back in early October, and then we'll be doing some more like pre-recorded videos on the channel as well. I just, with the event and then the event I'm speaking at in the future, and or in the next week, I just haven't had time, so I wanted to get back in the swing of things today and kind of do an impromptu. Maybe focus on a helpful topic, then cover it when we can ask. But yeah, I mean, that was kind of the goal today, but I had some tech issues to start, and the train went off the tracks, and I just kind of turned it into a free-for-all. And, I'm so sick of people asking me how to get orders on Legiit. It's so frustrating. But yeah. So yeah, what I would suggest everybody do, I'm going to do these in Facebook too, but the quality is not as good. So I would suggest everyone go over to chrismwalker.tv and subscribe there for a much better experience. That's my YouTube channel where I'll be doing all of these. I'm on there right now as well. And it's just the video quality is better and so on. So Joel, just go back and watch. We're almost done now. So what have you been up to? Well, for the last month and a half, it was all about planning a Legiit Live, which was our in-person conference we had here in Myrtle Beach last week. But it went really well. Lots of great people showed up and so on. Derek, I'm actually not a competitor to them. They think they are a competitor to me. I have seen their books and they make almost no money. So if you want to use a real platform with qualified people, you can use Legiit. If you want to waste your money, you can use that site. I'm not going to say it out loud, but no, everybody that's worth a shit on there is also on Legiit, and we don't rip people off like they do. And I can show you in evidence where they do, and it's also not secure. So no, we are not a competitor to them. I don't have any competitors. Nobody does what we do. So they're behind the times. What is this? I'm just going to say it. Like I made an attempt to buy them before, and I looked at their books, and it wasn't worth it. Like, only thing I wanted was the list, and they wanted to charge a lot for it. And also, they had this thing where they had set themselves up to be an affiliate to any order that was not an affiliate. So, in other words, if you bought something and you weren't going through somebody else's affiliate link, they set themselves up to be an affiliate link. So they were taking like over 30% from their sellers. Didn't Alex Becker own it at one point? He sold it in like 2018. And the guys that run it now are really, really scammy. I was down there years ago. I'm not anymore, but it's not worth. Use us and don't use them. And we're not even really in the same kind of site, other than that we have one of the pieces of our platform is a marketplace. So, in fact, since I'm talking about it, let me show you some of the cool shit that we got going on over there. Oh, you're on Facebook. You can't see it. I got to figure out how to do screen shares over on Facebook too. I'm sure there's a way. No, actually, they weren't bought by an India-based firm. They were bought by a company that's lightly associated with ClickFunnels, but they just have no idea what they're doing. They can't run their own marketplace either. And they have a dude that works for them. I know who you're talking about, but use Legiit instead. And if you don't have a service on there, or if you are a customer, message me. And if you're a customer and you want to find, that's just a seller over there. He's not an owner. He probably lied to you. If you're talking about an email they sent, they just send them on behalf of them. Yeah, no. If you're just a customer, you message me on Facebook. Tell me what you need, what you're looking for, and I will connect you with someone that will do a better job on a safer platform for you. Not to be too blunt, but fuck them. They're really unethical, and they don't really make any money anyway. And I'm not just saying that out of spite. I've seen their books because I tried to buy from them, to buy them, and it just wasn't worth it. They wanted an obscene amount of money for a site that makes almost no money at all. So and I don't like to talk about other people, but everything I said is true. How did you make 28, 50, 81? So you can go back and watch the beginning of this, but basically here's, it was promoting this offer, what was it called? Agency Traffic Magic. And all I did was I built up, they give you email swipes, and I just sent them to my audience, and it's converted well. But if you go back and watch the beginning, Jamal, I kind of walked through what you need to do to build up an audience. That's including Facebook and email and YouTube and Pinterest and Instagram and Twitter. Build up an audience of people that want to buy from you, and give them value, whether it's a blog or YouTube or whatever. And then when an offer comes up, just offer it to them. It takes some time. Start slow. You'll get 1 or 2 sales. You'll build an audience. You'll continue. So, but yeah, I kind of covered that in the beginning, and I apologize for not giving more thorough answers. I just got a little irritated with the way things went in the beginning. So, all right, I think I'm going to call it a day. Derek, message me when you have some time. Hey, Peter says, what do I miss? Just go back and watch the beginning because I'm about to sign off. But yeah, thanks for coming, guys. And look, again, subscribe on chrismwalker.tv. We're going to be doing these at least 4 or 5 times a week starting next month. And I don't know. That's it. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. If you are a weekender, I'll see you again soon. Thanks for your patience. I know this didn't go perfectly. So, all right. Have a great weekend. I'll see you again soon. Peace.